Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain a very beautiful and inspiring story written by Helen Keller. Title 3 days to see. This story teaches us how valuable our senses are, especially our eyesight, and why we should never take them for granted. First we read po- story, then we explain. Okay, let's get started. Who cannot see find hundreds of things to interest me? Through more touch, I feel the delicate symmetry of a leaf. I pass my hands lovingly about the smooth skin of a silver birch or the rough, saggy bark of a pine. In spring, I touch the branches of trees, hopefully in search of a bird, the first sign of awaking nature after her winter sleep. Occasionally, I am very fun- fortunate. I place my hand gently on a small tree and feel the happy quiver of a bird in full song. At times my heart cries out with longing to see all these things. If I can get so much pleasure from mere touch, I have imagined what should most like to see if I were given the use of my eyes, say for just 3 days. I should divide the period into three parts. On the first day, I should want to see the people whose kindness and companionship have made my life worth living. I do not know what it is to see into the heart of a friend through that window of the show. The eye I can only see through my fing, fingertips the outline of a face. I can detect laughter, sorrow, and other obvious emotions. I know my friends from the feel of their faces. Now I explain first what we read, right? So the writer Helen Keller is blind. She cannot see the world with her eyes, but she imagine what she would do if she could see for just 3 days. On the first day, she says she would want to see the people she loves the most, her friends, teachers, and all those who made her life meaningful. She has never seen their faces, so she identifies people by touching their faces and feeling their emotions through her fingertips. She says, if I can feel so much happiness just by touch, imagine how beautiful it must be to actually see these faces with my own eyes. Now I read second part. The next day I should arise with the dawn and see the thrilling miracle by which night is transformed into day. I should behold with away the magnificent panorama of light with which the sun awakens the sleeping earth. This day I should devote devoted to a hasty glimpse of the world, past and present. I should want to see the present present of men's progress, and I should want to see the peasant should go to the museum. There my eyes would see the condensed history of the earth, animals, and the races of men pictured in their native environment, gigantic carcasses of dinosaurs and mastodons that roamed the earth before man appeared with his tiny stature and powerful brain to conquer the animal kingdom. The following morning I should again greet the dawn anxious to discover greet the dawn anxious to discover new delights, new revelations of beauty. Today, this third day, I shall spend in the work day. world amid the haunts of men going about the business of life. The city becomes my destination. First, I stand at a bus busy corner merely looking at people trying by sight of them to understand something of their daily lives. I see smiles and I am happy. I see serious determination and I am proud. I see suffering and I am compassionate. At midnight, permanent night would close in on me again. I wanted to see only when darkness and again descended upon me should I realize how much I had left unseen. I, who I am blind, can give me hint to those who can see us use your eyes. As if tomorrow you would be stricken blind, and the same method can be applied to your other sense. Hear the music of voice, the song of bird, the mighty strains of an orchestra. If you would be stricken deaf tomorrow, deaf tomorrow, touch each object as if tomorrow your tactile sense would fail. Smell to smell the perfume of flowers. Taste with release each morsel as if tomorrow you could never smell and taste again. Make the most of every sense. Glory in all the facts of pleasure and beauty which the world reveals to you through the several means of contact which nature provides. But of all the sense, I am sure that sight must be the most delightful. Helen Keller. Now I explain everything. On the second day, she wants to wake up before sunrise and watch the magical moment when night changes into day. She wants to see the sunlight touching the earth, lightening everything with beauty and hope. Then she would spend her day in museums. Why? Because museums show the history of the world, how humans developed, how ancient animals lived, and the earth changed over time. She imagines seeing gigantic bones of dinosaurs and mastodons, and how humans with their small bodies but powerful brains became the rulers of the animal kingdom. On the third and final day, she again wants to watch the sunrise. This time, she spends her day watching ordinary people living their daily lives. She goes to busy street corner in the city. You can see in the picture. She watches people's faces, their smiles, their determination, their pain. When she sees someone smiling, she feels happy. When she sees hardworking people, she feels proud. When she is suffering, she feels compassionate. She wants to understand human emotion through the gift of sight. The final message of this story: as midnight comes, darkness returns forever. She realizes she could never see everything in just 3 days. There is too much beauty in the world. Finally, she gives us a powerful message: use your eyes as if you would go blind tomorrow. Hear music as if you might become deaf tomorrow. Touch things lovingly as if your sense touch would disappear. Smell flowers and taste food as if it might be your last day to enjoy them. She says, make the most of every sense, enjoy every moment, appreciate the beauty nature gives you, and she believes that sight is the most wonderful of all the senses. This story teaches us to be grateful for what we have. We often ignore the beauty around us, but Helen Keller reminds us that life is full of miracles. We just need to open our eyes and appreciate them. If you like this explanation, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment below the which story you want me to explain next. Thank you for watching.